The 911 GT3 has always been about removing what you don't need. Porsche just removed the roof and somehow kept the weight to 1,497 kilograms, around 3,301 pounds, with a fully automatic soft top, carbon fiber doors, and a 6-speed manual that nobody asked for but everybody wanted. This is the first open-top GT3 that isn't limited production. Whether it deserves the name without a fixed roof is the question this car has to answer. The SC borrows its body from the 911 ST, Evo's 2024 Car of the Year. Carbon fiber bonnet, wings, and doors. The black windscreen surround frames the cabin like a visor, pulling your eye to the roofline even with the top up. A gurney flap on the retractable rear spoiler compensates for lost downforce. A detail from the ST that tells you this was engineered as a GT3, not adapted from a cabriolet. Matrix LED headlights clear the front bumper of auxiliary housings, and what fills that space is cooling. The magnesium ribs under the fabric roof maintain a coupe silhouette without visible bracing. Most open-top cars wear their mechanism on their face. This one hides it. The roof opens or closes in 12 seconds at speeds up to 50 km per hour. And the integrated wind deflector works up to 120. That deflector is the difference between a car you use daily and one you leave in the garage. How much this engineering adds to the price is in the verdict. You sit lower than in a standard cabriolet. Sports Seats Plus hold enough for a B-road without punishing a 3-hour motorway stint, and optional carbon fiber buckets with integrated thorax airbags are the upgrade worth making if you track it. The rotary ignition switch stays to the left of the wheel. Press it with the roof down, and the flat 6 announces itself through open sky in a way no closed cabin reproduces. The 12.6-inch curved cluster replaces the analog tachometer, and I expected to miss the physical needle. But Porsche lets you rotate the display so 9,000 RPM sits at 12 o'clock, the way a stopwatch should read. And track screen mode strips everything to tire pressures, oil temperature, and fuel. The perforated leather wheel from the ST feels like the most honest component in this cabin. Shift lights flank the rev counter and tell you when to change, which matters when the last 2,000 RPM arrive faster than you expect. There are no rear seats. This is a pure two-seater, and the space behind you is either empty or filled with an optional 80-liter storage box weighing 10 kilograms. I expected that to feel like a compromise. It feels like a statement. The front boot fits a jacket and a laptop bag. Behind the seats, the storage box manages a carry-on. For a car that exists to be driven, that is enough. 510 horsepower from 4 liters of naturally aspirated flat 6, revving to 9,000 RPM, 450 Newton-meters, around 332 pound-feet, with GT3 RS camshafts that sharpen the upper rev range. Revised cylinder heads and flow-optimized throttle bodies complete the breathing changes. 2 particulate filters and 4 catalytic converters should strangle the sound. With the roof retracted, they don't. The intake howl arrives unfiltered at 6,000 RPM and builds into something that justifies every pound of the price. The 6-speed manual has an 8% shorter final drive than the Speedster, and each gear arrives faster than your right hand expects. 3.9 seconds to 100, around 3.7 to 60. 313 km per hour top speed, around 194 miles per hour. I've reviewed convertibles that felt like apologies for not being coupes. This shares the hardtop GT3 spring rates, damper settings, and double wishbone front axle without a single retune. The carbon fiber shear panel and anti-roll bars from the ST are standard. Porsche says the rigidity loss from removing the roof is negligible. The fact they didn't change the chassis is the proof. 200,500 pounds. 42,300 more than a standard GT3, 8,000 more than the RS with its fixed roof and rear wing the size of a park bench. The premium exists because everything the GT3 charges extra for. Ceramic composite brakes, magnesium centerlock wheels, carbon anti-roll bars, the full ST lightweight package comes standard. You cannot option performance upgrades. They are already on the car. The Speedster was limited to 1,948 units and now trades well above sticker. The SC is unlimited production, and that tells you this is not a collector's item dressed as a sports car. I came into this expecting the open top to be the compromise. The weight figure settled that before I reached the engine bay. Whether a GT3 without a roof can still be a GT3 is the question, and I think the car answered it before Porsche had to. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.